90s hip-hop in Los Santos was at a place a lot of money can be made, even outside of getting a major deal and doing things the traditional way. Saying that to say, at that time, a drug dealer was the way to kickstart a rap career, similar to real life, but let's keep it in game. Ultimately, this would be Mad Dogg's story. The rappers we seen around didn't get the memo of the change that was already in effect. Like this guy. It's a no-brainer he was into rap by what he spoke.
The music biz waits for no one, chump. I invented all of it.
But all he had to do was get in tune who had the money to push him, instead of trying to get a label backing.
Someone's trying to stop me from recording. Take more than that to silence my music. Oh, no, my demos!
Back to Mad Dogg, this was exactly what he did, and for the most part, it worked until it didn't. Mad Dogg was obviously what you would call a conscious rapper, something you will see if you didn't notice. But as we know, a different type of sound started to come into play. How he got his way into the game, he got involved with the ballers, so when he found his quote manager, and again, he started to get funded. His manager's affiliation was the street stamp as well, something we'll see in full later. No hit single, not even an album out, he still had the rapper look, all because again, he was funded by drug money. So with that alone was the reason he was noticed and was able to stay relevant from the time he started. By the time San Andreas' story started, he was seen to be comfortable with his position, even branching out getting into clothing. During an interview explaining his plans though, is telling to the reality of his career.
In Vinewood news, rapper Mad Dogg was celebrating the launch of his new clothing line. Richard caught up with him.
The thing about Mad Dogg is, I'm thinking about becoming a superstar. I mean, I've done everything I could do in the rap game. I won shit hands down. Nobody can handle me,
The fact at this point of his career, him wanting to be a superstar showed he was more of a local figure. And the fact he brought up rap saying he did all he can do showed his knowledge on the change of rap was going through, which is why he's trying to get into fashion in the first place. This being an interview, he was just trying to sound cool, ironically bringing up his old catalog to do so, along with new things that wasn't even in the works, definitely playing his role, even showing signs already of an alcoholic.
Lifetime champ, no shit. Can I say shit?
Oh, hey man, it's cool.
That's cool. Okay, no shit. I got clothes, I got labels coming out, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing drinks, I got shoes, tires, rims. Thinking, next stage is being a full-on superstar, I get to wear a tight suit and nail a lot of tail, you dig? What I do in real life. Gotta get me a drink, though, right now, because I'm thirsty,
What a troubled man. Sounds like he should lay off the sauce.
To say the least right now, Mad Dogg got fat while others were starving. Jeffrey getting out, we was able to see that firsthand.
Hey, man, it's OG Loke, homie. OG Loke.
Him getting out, we see more of the change in rap after he freestyles while CJ was taking him to work. As we're going to hear, this wasn't the popular style at this point. How CJ even responds showed this style not being receptive. Something we'll see was Mad Dogg's bag.
You're the boss.
Cause I'm keen with the hygiene on a mission like a super technician, baby.
Get on with that shit, man.
Loke spitting that freestyle gave CJ the impression of a style he started to dislike, being on the East Coast for so long, in my opinion.
I'm putting together a listening party for my album, but first, I need a sound system.
Hey, I'm down as long as I don't have to go to the port.
What you talking about, fool?
He then brings up what he likes, which was of course gangster rap, to when Loke made it clear that was his direction.
Guaranteed I start playing, everybody will come through.
Being real OG, I really ain't into rap no more. I'm more into that hardcore gangster shit.
Well, that's me, homie. That's me. OG Loke, baby.
Yeah, for sure.
Loke is for another time, but only bring this up for the fact of how he got so popular. He was the product of a new sound, but with this led him into going further into getting in the game. Mad Dogg, as we seen earlier, was doing everything but making music, while OG Loke was trying to start off. But Loke's hunger to get noticed, he ended up being a target.
Hey, what's happening, Lo?
Hey, Carl. What up, man?
Hey, dude, you ever thought about getting a writer to help you out with this shit?
Yeah, I did. But who, homie? Who?
Shit, I ain't in the rap game. That ain't my thing. But, we have to think about something. Man.
Mad Dogg had what Loke was missing and the other way around. But instead of working on his own page, though, he takes his own book.
How about if I get somebody to write something for me, only they didn't know about it?
What?
I think I just might have found a ghostwriter. I become the reciter, all-nighter, all-writer. Mad Dogg's rhyme book from his home in the hills.
Mad Dogg's rhyme book?
Man, you said you helped, Carl.
His book being gone was something he didn't even notice at first, showing his hunger not even being there, or someone like Loke was, regardless if it wasn't natural and downright scummy. But Mad Dogg's connections will start to show once Loke was hurt by his manager shooting him down though. But what this again shows us Mad Dogg's reality.
Hey, my shit's so tight right now, it's about to bust.
So you happy now, homie?
Happy? Man, hell no. I can't take this shit much longer. Man, I'm an artist. I'd rather be inside. Man, I can't get it there for nothing. Motherfuckers always want to keep a nigga down. And that CPO, Mad Dogg's manager, is putting on me real heavy, man. He covering my style for real.
Loke referring to Mad Dogg's manager as a CPO, which is basically a general of course, shows the power he had and held, which is again why Mad Dogg was even able to be around, having influence to even do his closing line, or make music.
Heavy. Man, he 5'3".
But that fool's strong. Man, we gotta take him out. He done blackballed me, man. I can't get in the game no way. I told you, I'm an artist, a communicator, and nobody can even hear my message. He going around telling everybody I'm whack.
Well, he obviously ain't heard your new shit. That shit is outrageous.
That's what I'm talking about, man. Down with a frown, on the town, a sad clown.
All right, so what you want me to do?
I want you to take that motherfucker out.
Kill him?
Well, I ain't mean date him. Listen, he gonna be attending some award ceremony, and that's the only time he leaves Dogg's side.
And him going to an award show being the only time he's not around Mad Dogg shows he was the protection. Ironically, he won awards at this show without Mad Dogg, leading him to say something telling though for his acceptance speech.
Congratulations on your award, you must be thrilled.
Yeah. I like to thank my fans, my mama, and my dealer.
Thanking his dealer went back to the money he made regardless if he was the plug or if it helped Mad Dogg.
Hey man, take me back to Dogg's mansion.
Not today, asshole. Today, we taking the scenic route via the bottom of the ocean.
Again, being Sepio-like, during him demanding CJ, he reveals being affiliated with the Ballers, showing his credibility and who was the protection.
Security team, the principal is being kidnapped. Rescue him at all costs.
Who the fuck are you? Where's my usual driver? Unlock this fucking door. I can't fucking swim, you fucking psycho.
Ah, so I've heard.
What you want? Money? I got bitches. Loads of fine bitches. Hey, they'll do anything you want. You want a record contract? Man, I can make any fool a superstar. I know people in this town. Powerful people. Dangerous motherfuckers. You Grove Street family? I know Ballers OG. We like brothers. They'll fuck you up so bad.
And now with him dead, it's of course gone, forcing Mad Dogg to do the things his manager did for him, which was book shows, get a hold of his own drugs, and of course find his own connections. The news would even report his manager dying, but with this sums up something telling.
Our top story. Alan Crawford, manager of the rapper Mad Dogg, murdered. Mad Dogg recently launched a clothing label and compared himself favorably to Jesus and Gandhi while sniffing a lot. The brutal murder remains unsolved. Police suspect foul play. Richard Burns is at the scene.
No. Actually, Leanne, that story wasn't very interesting, so...
The reporter not finding this guy's death to be interesting goes back to him just being a manager. But what they failed to realize was he was the one that made everything happen for Mad Dogg. Having to find connections for himself though, just like before, he finds another gang to go and be up under, being another drug dealer. Ironically, this gang switch was heard after he did a drop for Radio Los Santos, even saying their lingo, showing him trying to fit in.
Yo, what's up out there? This is Mad Dogg on your radio. You're listening to Radio Los Santos, the greatest music station in the world. Act like you know essays. Holla.
This time around though, having this gang connection didn't much mean anything, like how it did prior. Only thing he got involving himself with the Vagos was the cocaine they was getting. It got to a point he was kicked out his own house, causing him to move to Las Venturas and figure things out there. And to add insult to injury, he witnessed the rise of OG Loke's career firsthand while his was going in the toilet. Things would get so bad to him, he started to miss shows. This alone led the media to cover his absence, to when something telling is heard. The reporters spoke on him suffering from egomania, something we see in full down the line. But this being revealed show how he felt about himself, along with why he took his manager's death hard, realizing his prime could be past him.
Where is Mad Dogg, wonder record execs? The rapper has battled alcoholism and egomania for many years and recently missed a concert in Las Venturas.
And of course, being in this state, he of course found his way in the casinos, trying to at least make some money, to when that of course fails. Declining career-wise, and losing his rhyme book, along with being extorted back in LS, being at a low point, he attempts to end his life, not accepting how things turned out. We see him about to attempt this, which was obviously telling, again, to his reality.
Jump! Jump! Come on, jump!
Come on, man,
Oh,
jump. You got it.
Hey, what's happening? Who's the idiot?
That's some washed up rapper.
It's Mad Dogg. Used to be a real chart-topping cat, real player.
Mad Dog?
Jump!
Oh, man.
Jump. Come on.
Lost all his money in the casino and went botzo.
Hey, Mad Dog! What you doing up there, fool?
Come on,
Come on,
already.
Do I know
jump
you?
already. Don't be a
I don't
wuss.
think so,
Come on,
so shut
jump.
the fuck up.
Even at his lowest, him speaking to CJ like this showed his self-importance he had on himself, being comfortable speaking down to people.
This is the end. It's over.
No, dog! Get a grip, dude! Get a grip! You still got it? You still gangster?
I don't give a fuck no more. My manager got killed, some asshole stole my rhyme book. Shit is rough. All the kids like this Loco G or whatever the fuck his name is, some fake-ass gangster rapper bullshit.
And seeing Loke's success again went back to him being an egomaniac, being the envy he had seeing Loke's rise. With the commotion he's causing here, he still went to show what he felt about himself, in a way being in denial, saying how he was the best rapper in the universe, ready to end it all though.
Liquor's my only friend.
Come on, dog! You just need a new manager, baby. You looking at him.
I hate
Just
y'all.
come in off that ledge,
Hey,
man.
don't talk him out of jumping. We got good money on this.
Yeah, good odds, too.
Damn, this town is cold.
Man, jump!
Hey, you
Stay the
better
fuck
jump, or I'm
away.
gonna fucking
Stay the
throw
fuck
you
away.
off now.
I'm the best rapper in the universe. I'll jump. I'll jump.
Oh, hell no. I gotta catch this fool.
Brandy, goddammit, get the brandy.
Let's say Mad Dogg's end was here. Him getting in the rap game, he got the spoils that of course comes with him, boosting his ego. It wasn't until his manager was killed though, he realized he couldn't continue to strive just off who he involved himself with. After he was killed, shows that firsthand. So seeing a new talent, losing money, even his clothing brand becoming cheap, at this point all played into this moment, but luckily it didn't end at this moment. CJ saving him, he instantly puts him in rehab for his own good, to at least sober up. During this though, Mad Dogg mental showed.
Time to take your sorry ass to rehab, you drunken idiot.
Am I still the top rapper, dude?
Him asking CJ this showed the only thing important to him. CJ would play the yes man role, leading Mad Dogg to like him, along with taking him up on his offer to be his manager.
Best there ever was. Second to nobody else, homeboy. And the name's Carl.
Thanks, Carl.
He also continued to bring up Loke, having it out for him, being a new popular guy. Not even a real reason at this point, showing his hater-like moves before we see it more in depth.
OG Loke, you're a dead man. Dead, man. Loke, I'm gonna kill you.
Hey, get yourself straightened out, then we can get you back in the studio.
Carl,
What?
when I get clean, I'm gonna need a new manager. Thought I might look you up.
Yeah, you do that, homie.
For the first time probably in a while, he sobers up going to meet up with CJ, attempting to play bigger than what he was until he was forced to speak on reality.
Mad Dog.
CJ, clean, dude.
That's good news, man. Hey, what's cracking? You ready to take it to the stage again?
Easy, CJ. Come on, man. One step at a time, you know? I'm almost ready, but...
But what?
I want to go home now, CJ.
That's cool, man. I'll take you. Where's home?
My mansion, baby.
As we heard, his house in a way was the flex for him to have. CJ and Kendall would comment on his house to when this is confirmed, even overlooking CJ's angle after he revealed what he did to him earlier.
Yeah, I heard about that place. Drugs, sex, all that shit.
Yeah, you know it.
Yeah, I've been there.
Him slipping up, all he had to do was stroke his ego, knowing what was important, saying how he seen it on TV, something he of course again took pride in, continuing to play the bigger than everybody role.
I mean, I seen it on TV.
Yeah.
Nice crib.
Thanks, player.
We could do with a place like that to set up in the LS again. Wait for Sweet. Get things moving. Get out this midget game.
But CJ, come on, man.
What?
Mad Dogg again, knowing it wouldn't be that easy, after involving himself with the Vagos, he went to make an excuse, but again, he's forced to go back to reality.
I saved your life, man.
My mansion ain't big enough. Only got 19 bedrooms, you heard? Alright, man. My mansion's been seized.
IRS?
Nah, not exactly.
Who?
Nobody.
As we see, he wasn't even confident on getting his own house back. But with all this on the table, he continues to show his reality.
Who, Mad Dog?
Alright, Big Papa.
Big Papa? The drug dealer? Man, you gave your multi-million-dollar mansion to a motherfucking pusher?
You know, CJ, these things happen. I was powerless.
Mad Dogg, as we heard, he tried to normalize the situation to try to still make himself look good, chalking it off as things like that just happening. He also spoke on being powerless due to the change in management and what he brought. But this hint of honesty again showed the real.
You fucking degenerate! Oh, man! How much blow can one guy snort?
It's not my fault, CJ.
Man, I should have let you jump. Come with me, all of you. We all going home.
Mad Dogg's facade still was seen to be unnoticed after Kendall went to jump the gun thinking he could protect. As we heard from her earlier, she was in tune with his career, but this of course is telling for later.
Hello?
Hey, what's up, Carl?
Hey, Kendall, what's up?
Nothing, just thought I'd wish you luck. We're gonna drive back to San Fierro first. Wanna check things out there before we hook up with you guys in Los Santos.
All right, cool. You be careful.
I'll be fine. I got Caesar and Mad Dog to keep me safe.
Getting back Mad Dogg's spot, the guy who took it over for his crew didn't even factor in Mad Dogg not once during this attack, showing how he was just a rapper. CJ pulling strings for him, we finally see him back in the studio, but even this, his reality was seen. CJ would be there playing the yes man to him, looking as if the focus was directly on Mad Dogg. But as we're going to see, it was far from it. Listening closely, we also finally hear the music, which was what I mentioned earlier as far as this being a tired sound for this time frame.
Oh, go on, come on.
My mask,
Go on,
test you
go
back.
on, come on,
Donuts and
come
V12,
on,
rep
come on.
well.
You
please leave yourself alone.
Come on, here, come on. Oh, fuck.
Oh, you mongrel.
Oh, sorry.
You shouldn't be choking the gecko in the first place. Remember what happened to that gig in
That's my
Hamburg?
dog. That groupie loved it.
That wasn't a groupie, that was a roadie.
But she had great tits.
Man tits. They were man tits.
Hey, what happened? Hey, what the sounds at?
I don't know, bruv. It all just went.
You fucking shite, you RP.
I can't be held responsible for dodgy gear, alright?
Come on, keep it together, man. You can't fuck with us, Flo.
Finally, I thought I'd never get through to you.
Torino?
Listen, you gotta pull one last string.
Hold up,
for me,
mate. Look,
okay?
hold up 1 second.
As we see, Mad Dogg is clueless to what's going on being in the booth, although to him it's just a technical difficulty. CJ will lie to him, so when he continues,
Now I'm hearing things. Fuck me.
Hey, I gotta get out of here. You got this? Hey, Dog, I gotta go hit a marketing meeting. I'm gonna catch you later.
Right, mine, there you go, sunshine. Yeah, sweet as. Come on, you having that, Macca? You having that? I'm a die in the eye of the storm. That's my destiny.
at this point, Mad Dogg was on gang number 3, really 4 if you count Caesar being around later. And ironically, we even saw CJ imply Mad Dogg's mansion to now being him in Sweet's possession, implying he took it over.
Hey man, we off to our new spot. We got a mansion, Sweet. We getting into the rap game. Hey man, let me get you some new clothes, come on.
New clothes? Nigga, what the fuck is this bullshit?
As we see, Sweet was angry, but for the right reason, seeing the reality, something we'll see later.
Man, that's the problem. You always a perpetrator, running from what's real.
But the next time we see Mad Dogg in the studio, we see the role of him being back with no problems go out the window.
Hey, what's up, dawg?
CJ, what's up, baby? Word. You know it's my time again.
I know, dude, so what's holding you back?
He was waiting to finish critiquing on no other than OG Loke's video, as we know hating on him.
Whoa, hold up. This is video? I gotta see this fool.
Live on the set of OG Loke's.
Hey, man, you clean now. You got nothing to worry about.
We're going to hang with the homies.
Man, that fake-ass Loke.
As we heard, he looks at Loke to be a fake, ironically going to realize where the fake came from, his own rhyme book. Before he came to that though, CJ even revealed he didn't even like Mad Dogg's music to him personally, after earlier saying how he wasn't into traditional rap.
Loke? But he's terrible.
Motherfucker, I knew there was something familiar about those rhymes he was kicking. They're from my rhyme book.
Again, calling him a fake shows how he was a fake as well, knowing the fake came from him. But now having a reason to dislike Loke, after again already hating him, he took this as an opportunity to show us something telling.
That's my money! And those are my hoes! And that's my video he's shooting today!
As we heard, he feels responsible for Loke's career, going back to being an egomaniac. The rhyme book again was just a reason to feel how he feels, but he was wrong with saying all three things he said. For one, Loke's money wasn't his money. It couldn't be his money Loke had for the fact alone he went broke with his actual money back at the casinos. It definitely wasn't his hoes, they just disappeared when he got cold. And of course, this wasn't his video for the fact alone the song is Loke saying his name over and over, and it was popular. These three things was just the things he stopped having after Loke came out, something he already disliked him about, but now having a real problem. With this though, CJ continues to play the yes man along with his own grievance toward him to confront him.
Okay. I say we make a cameo appearance. Just drop in unannounced.
Yeah, that's gangster.
The fact he looked at this as gangster is telling to when they confront OG Loke. But before this, him and CJ have a conversation leading into something the court's telling.
We're flying in style, baby. You got all the makers of a great manager car.
Saving till we spending Loke's royalties.
Tell me how a fake buster phony like sucker-ass Loke can make it in the rap game, CJ.
Music business is changing, dog. It's all about dance routines and showmanship now. Any fake-ass idiot can get a record deal these days.
So what am I supposed to do?
You see how he tried to separate himself from the norm? He's also the fake buster phony he think Loke is. But again, CJ being the yes man for him, he tells him what he wanted to hear, something he confirms himself.
Dog, you got heart, you got natural style, you got ice cold gangsters running through your veins. Anybody can get a record deal, but only the genuine article can shake down the house.
CJ, my man, you a natural manager.
Him referring to CJ as a natural manager was a compliment in his eyes, but he literally gave Mad Dogg the most entry-level thing to say to an artist. But as we know, he ate it up, then arriving at Loke's video shoot. Again, finally having his reason to confront Loke, he still continued to bring up what he lost that he felt was his when he saw Loke. The only thing being true was having his raps.
You fucking phonies! Son, bitch! Give me my rhyme book! Give me back my chain! Give me back my hose!
He busting out! Come on, dog, let's get it!
Also, remember earlier how he said this was gangster? It was far from it. He then finally catches up with him while of course doing a little projecting.
You phony!
Man, you can't prove nothing!
Hey, Jeffrey, you a buster, straight bitch. You stabbed me and my brother in the back.
Man, I'm an artiste. We all make mistakes. Ain't that right, Alky?
Loke calling him an alky, which is an alcoholic, showed his reality. Mad Dogg knowing this, he only clung on to him calling himself an artist.
You ain't no artist. You's a buster. You's a fake.
He as well.
Man, I was gonna give you credit on the next album. Man, here, royalties, take that. I got more
bitch,
too.
I should smack dog shit out your ass.
Just don't
Break
hit
your
me.
face right here,
you
motherfucker.
phony!
Remember earlier how execs was looking for Mad Dogg? Well, this would be one of them. Mad Dogg never even had a label he was signed to, showing how no one around him really knew what they was doing. But even with this, he couldn't even talk to the guy himself after CJ stopped that, even though he was too busy letting his frustration out on the guy who tanked his career.
Mr. Dogg, Jimmy Silverman, blasting Fools Records.
Hold up, I'm the manager. You wanna talk? Talk to me.
Oh,
okay. Pleasure, gentlemen. Let's talk,
I'll
all right?
bust your ass.
I need hits. I mean hits. Now what about this guy? This, phony? I've got a good mind to sue his ass into next year.
Like this guy said, it was all about hits for him. It didn't even matter who rhymes was whose. They take a deal from this label, making another person hand in his pot, just to have a comeback and recreate his run in music, the reality of course.
Man, get off me, you drunk.
Hey, Lo, go get us some lunch.
You get lunch.
Excuse me, gangster. I don't think so. Man, get out of here.
We see more of the reality once Sweet finally got out the hood to see what's the hype about doing so, to watch the Tenpenny trial. Something also odd, he's standing in his own mansion while everyone else is comfortable. Definitely not a hospitality thing, being in a room with people like Sweet. But instantly for Sweet, it clicked for him who Mad Dogg was. He held his thoughts for a while, but during the riots with just him and CJ, he lets what he felt about Mad Dogg be known, which is of course the reality.
Hold up, don't you think we ought to take it easy?
What?
You know I got other things in mind. Commitments I made.
Can y'all step outside for a minute? I need to talk to him. If you don't get this shit together, what you think this place gonna look like? You always did real good leaving jobs half finished.
That's cold, Sweet.
Man, we can't take care of this from no bitch-ass rapper's mansion.
Sweet catching on a Mad Dogg to be another ass-ditch rapper showed the perception people like Sweet looked at Mad Dogg to be. As we heard, Kendall earlier was still blinded by the image, while the ones who recognize real knows he's far from it. Which is why the Vagos got over on him like how they did. And the fact Sweet even spoke on him like that and was around just showed he had no one real around him left, not even CJ. He had a that wasn't even into hip-hop, mixing and mastering his work, a cokehead looking over his numbers, 2 gangs at once using him, and now a label getting ready to milk him dry. But being a rapper, he continued to do just that. During the Self-LS riot, his new label drops a single, Being a Time, along with his style at the time that was needed. Does well, going gold, making his first hit. He goes to his quote team to when this was revealed, even catching himself about to make it just about him.
Whoa, 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 whoa. I come in peace with Mr. Dogg here, who has an announcement.
Our first gold record!
Yeah,
baby! Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, they heard about it.
For those who don't know, a gold plaque is 500,000 copies first week. Now ask yourself, was all this worth it? Especially with now being under a label, along with having to pay Kent, Ken, Rosenberg, and CJ? In reality, no. But back to Mad Dogg, of course.
We going on tour, fam!
Has anyone got a tissue? My nose it won't stop running.
And the fact this was his first hit was another reason he resented Loke, seeing his rise wanting his spot. Mad Dogg's original team fed his drug usage and put him up as the front. He was happy with things, being that he could sit back and be protected by his manager's affiliations. Him down alone, though, caused everything to vanish, even willing to meet him, feeling the effects of what he lined up for him to be gone. He hopped over from another gang to another gang to another gang to get the same embrace, not even realizing he's doing business with the same guy who started his downfall. Things moving for him, he doesn't change his ways, still not honest, continuing to play the role he knows very well.
And in entertainment news, the comeback of the year. Disgraced drunkard Mad Dogg, who was recently saved from jumping to his death by a mystery assistant, is on top of the charts with a new album and a sellout tour planned.
Yes, people, the wait is over. Mad Dogg is back on the top where I belong, baby. #1. Now I want to set the record straight at this point. I've been hearing all kinds of shit like I was drunk and I was on some drugs and I had a breakdown or some shit. I was never in a hotel in Las Venturas. That's bullshit. They just hating on the player, man. They been hating on me since I was in baby shoes. I was in the studio, yeah, took a little time off. I watched y'all rappers get out there and try to do your thing, but now I'm ready to drop this dog shit on your whack-ass rappers. I got a new manager, his name is Carl Johnson, and we gonna take this rap game to a new level by storm for the second time. Yeah, bitches, sign up right now to get in my whole roster. It's gonna be big. Yeah, take a number, ho, take a number.
Even 6 years later, what he was up to still showed. After his album is seen at LC, but instead of something new, it was just a re-release of a past album, showing outside of a quick crash grab, he wasn't even that much relevant to the people in the Blasting Fools record, and that's that. fact liquor took over him at a time shows his attempt to escape reality, not knowing it fully though. For Mad Dogg, his reality was just losing his made-up throne and getting it back. While being egomaniac, everyone around him cash cow, and to say the least, at the end of the day, a product in the industry like everywhere else where you have to eat or be eaten, sadly was his reality.